Okay, let's go to our mats and we're gonna start in a plank position, okay? So, come on down. Come down to your plank. Awesome. Just gonna tilt you down a little. There we go. All right, okay, plank position just like this. And we're gonna go little shoulder taps to begin. So right hand touches left shoulder. Okay, just like that, side to side. And you can have a little hip sway going on here. Hips can go a little left and right. Yeah, good. That's it. Really good. All right, keep it going like that, and then I want you to breathe real deep, okay? Especially if you've not been deep breathing yet today, okay? Very important thing that we're gonna do together, okay? And then last couple on each side. Lift your hips, downward facing dog, lift up. Think like you're trying to stretch your whole pelvis out of your shoulders. Yeah, and then we're gonna step your right foot through, take your right arm up to the ceiling, little twist. Right hand down, step it back. Left foot through, left arm up. And then I want you to keep moving like that. So hips high, downward dog, and then you're just gonna keep alternating your little step through with the twist. Yeah, you can have your foot out nice and wide, like outside your wrist or just in between your hands, all good. Yeah, really good. Okay, you guys, keep tapping into that breath. Work your attention into your body. Okay, some of you might be feeling super motivated tonight and some of you maybe not, and it's all good. I'll take you whatever way you are showing up tonight, okay? One more time for right side and left side. Okay, then let's go to down dog. We're gonna hop through, stand tall. Okay, hands go down. Drop it down, hop it forward, stand up. Little squat thrust, you can have your feet out nice and wide if you like. Remember, you can step in each direction too if you need a little less impact, okay? All right, guys are looking fly. Holy. Yeah. Okay, breathe real deep here. Even deeper than you think, okay? Even deeper than you think. Awesome, and then come on up for the next one. You're gonna balance on your right leg. Take your left hand down, left leg goes back behind you, and then left knee up through center. Okay, left hand down, left knee up through center. Okay, just balancing on your right leg, rock that out right here. Yeah, getting real connected to your right heel. A little bit of balance. So good. Nice, all the way up top, and then we're gonna switch sides. Okay, balancing on your left leg, right hand down, right leg back. Let yourself wobble around, no stress. Just getting yourself like right in there in your body. Yeah, good. And today's weather pattern might have given you like a little insight into like how you might have been feeling over the last little while. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of storm. A little bit of everything, okay? So remember, however you're feeling, however you're showing up tonight, 100% all good, okay? All right, really good. Now we're gonna switch it up. Come to the top. You're gonna lunge on your right leg. So your left foot steps back, okay? We're gonna lunge, jumping jack up top. Lunge, jumping jack. Keep your left leg going back. Yep, just one side to do your lunge first, okay? Good, now super connected to your right heel. One and one, each of those. Very good. Nice, keep it rolling like that. Breathing. Awesome. Really good, and then the next time you come up to the top, I want you to switch your lunge. Right foot steps back, jumping jack. Yeah. Jumping jack up top, big step, and trying to get some fluidity to this, yeah? Sometimes we can let ourselves just be like a little rough around the edges with our movement. Let's just see if we can refine it here towards the end of the set, or the end of the side rather, okay? Yeah, ladies, looking so fly, awesome. Ooh, so good. Nice work. And then one more time. Okay, big lunge, jumping jack. Okay, so up at the top of your mat, if you're not already, you're gonna go hands down, hop back, plank position. Hands back to your feet for a little fold. Oh yeah, you can even go hands on the back of your head here if you like. And then we're gonna walk it out, plank, get strong here, and repeat. Walk your hands back. Little sway at the back of your mat. Any like freestyle movements that you like back there. And then we walk it out, plank. Keep that going here. Yeah. And then can you make this movement happen from your core? Okay, so your hips pull high from your core when you go hands back to your feet. That's it. Little stretch on the back of your legs at the back. And then just one more time. So we walk it out, plank position. And then all the way back to that fold. Okay, you're at the back of your mat in your fold. And then we come up. Okay, we're gonna go high knees up our mat. And then high knees back on our back. Okay, then you go butt kickers forward. Then you go butt kickers backwards. Okay, if you don't have a mat, just estimate like maybe, I don't know, 8 or so forward and 8 or so back. Yeah, okay, just like that, you guys got it. It's like, what's up, doing high knees in my bedroom or something, wherever you are. That's it. You got it? So good. Really nice, ladies. Woo, stay with it. Ooh, yeah. Keep it rolling, and then go one more length of each. So you're gonna go one more high knees forward and back, one more butt kickers forward and back. And then we come down to a plank. Okay, we're right back to those shoulder taps. This time a little more rock solid with your core. Okay, so less sway with your upper body. Awesome. Yes, that's it. Good. So like tap your shoulder and notice how which side of your hips really want to sway. Yeah, good. Really nice. You guys got it? Oh yeah. And then go ahead, lift your hips, downward dog. Sweet. Heels push down. And then right foot steps through, right arm high, little twist, right back where we were to start again. Left foot through. Left arm high, and you guys really make this feel good, okay? So you need to pause anywhere along the way. Please pause, like this is your time. I'm so glad that you guys decided to be here of all the places. That's it. Yes, you got it. Keep stepping through. Maybe you step through just like a little quicker, building a little more heat in your body. Yeah, that's it. Fantastic. Now lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Come to a high plank position, okay? And then you're gonna hop to a hover tabletop position. So your knees are underneath your hips. Yeah, good. And then you're gonna hop your feet forward. Try and keep your hands down. Stay low in your fold. Yeah, you got it. Then you're gonna hop back to that hover tabletop. Hold strong, knees under hips, your core is working. Then you're in plank, your legs are poker straight. Okay, hover tabletop, feet to the top of your mat. Lift your hips. Yep, hover tabletop, then you're in plank. Legs are straight and like flexing. Okay, keep that going. Remember, you can step any which direction if you need, okay? Core strong, you got this. Just over 10 seconds with this one, okay? Yeah. Nice work. There's a lot of variations of this one. I love it. Good job, you guys. Yeah. Amazing. All right, and then from that plank position, hold strong. Press the floor away from you. And then just hop your feet forward. Come up. Yeah. All right. Right foot steps back in a lunge. No, left foot steps back in a lunge. So you're on your right leg. Okay? Nice. Now your hands go down. Lift your left leg. Oh yeah. Now, once your left leg is lifted, okay, lean into your right heel. Ooh, glutes, what's up? Now you're coming up to stand. Left knee up and through. Then you step back, lunge, same side, yeah? Lift your left leg. Lean into your right heel. Let that be part of this, okay? Then we come up. Nice. I have a client, you guys, by the way, that makes fun of me anytime I say, okay. Do you got that? Lean in your right heel, okay? It's kind of meant to be funny. So just checking that you guys got that. Good. Left knee up and through, and see how tall you can really stand on your right leg. Yeah. Good. One more time like this. Here we go. Left leg high, lean on your right heel. Left knee up. Okay, let's switch it up. So now for real, right leg's going back. Lunge. Yeah. Hands down, lift your right leg. Do that on purpose. We're leaning on left heel now, and then we come up. Right knee up and through. On purpose. Squeeze your left butt. Very technical part of your body. Your left butt. Stay with it. Right knee up and through. Monster step back. And then you lift your right leg. Lean on your left heel. Try and get all your balance coming through your heel to come up. And then you got it. Yeah, you got that. We're over halfway through this side. Looking sweet, you guys. So good. And I want you to think about a time, a place right here that you would just need to like create some energy around in your life. Maybe it's creating something. Maybe it's finishing something. Something that is just like really specific for you. Think about where you want to get that motivation and ship it into. Like, where are we sending this tonight, yeah? One more time. And then come up to the top. No, we're going to go like this. Arms out in a wide position with your feet wide. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I see some dance moves, I think. That was awesome. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, just like this, arms up. And then we're going to tuck into a little ball. Feet together, knees together, hips back, and then up. And then up. Okay, we're gonna heart rate up, getting excited, arms up, what's up? Yes. Maybe you have a smile on your face, I don't know. But if you do, make it good. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Really good, we got this. Arms up. Yeah, oh, that's good. Now can you go double time? In, out. In, out. Yes, you got it. That's it. We're really right here, 12 seconds. Stay with it. Can you go hands to the floor now? Like actually right down there. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, like this. Just like this. Self high five. Yes. Okay, really nice, ladies. I'm gonna get you to grab your band. You can get some water. And then we're gonna come down onto our mat. So good. Amazing. Now, you don't actually have to answer this, but I bet you're feeling different now than you did about 17 minutes ago, yeah? Just maybe like a thumb up for that. Just like getting some movement happening, yeah? Okay, so now, as I throw the band back and forth, look at me go. Get your band around your lower knees. So that's just below your knee, okay? Then we're in that tabletop position. So good. Tabletop. Here we go. All right. Now, you're gonna pin the band underneath your left knee joint. So keep it down on the floor. We have 3 directions. We go straight out to the side in a fire hydrant, back at 45 degrees, and then straight back into a donkey kick. So I'm gonna turn profile. We go straight out to the right, back at 45 degrees, and then lift up and back, donkey kick. So that goes straight towards the ceiling on that one with your heel, okay? All right, ready for it. One to the side, 45 degrees, and then straight back, you go. And then the whole trick here is that the band is trapped underneath your left knee joint so it doesn't move around. You might feel it slide a bit on your right knee. Yep, good. Nice. There you go. Nice, and just focus on the side that you are really working, like moving. Some of you are actually on the other side, and that's okay. Don't worry about it. Just stick with what you got, okay? Yeah. Nice work. Good. All right, and then come straight back through fire hydrant. So just the one to this side, just sideways. So the first one, yeah? Good. And then back at 45 degrees. Oh yeah, back at 45, you got it. Yes, there we go. Nice, and then go back, pulse back, pulse back. We got our donkey kick straight back. Stay with this for 3, 2, and 1. Knee down, hips back, take a breather. Wowza. Immediately regretting the heavy band. Anybody? Okay. Take a hot second, then we're coming through center. And we're gonna go left side. Okay, straight out, fire hydrants. And then 45 degrees. And then your donkey kick straight back. Out to the side, 45, and then straight back. That's it. All right, so good. Here we go. And now can you go a little bit slower and more focused through your whole left leg? Like your left glute is the only thing that's moving the band. Obviously your leg is, but see if you can make it happen with your glute on the left. Yeah, that's it. Good, you could also trick yourself into enjoying this by smiling. It's a very real thing. So you could try it out. Good, and then we're gonna come back to the fire hydrants, okay? So out to the side only, out to the side. Yeah, you got her. Squeeze your butt, side butt specifically, and then 45 degrees only. You might feel a little bit spazzy right now, and that's okay. Yes, and then we go straight back to those donkey kicks. Go wheeze. Oh boy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, knees down, hips back. Take a breath. Nice. All right, come on your back. Come on your back. Okay, you're gonna take your feet out about hip distance. This is about hip distance. Go ahead, lift your hips. Take your knees out into abduction, and then back in and lower your hips. Lift your hips, knees out wide, in, and then down. Okay, and try to be like a little methodical about this. If the band slipped at all, just make sure it's on the lower knees. All good. So sorry. Yeah. If you need water, you can come in. Good. Those of you that want a little more challenge, you can take your feet out a little wider. A little wider. Ooh, good. Yeah. Really nice, ladies. Okay, keep that focus through outsides of the hips and get your knees moving at the same time when they go out. Sometimes one knee wants to go earlier. And that might just be when your glutes is a little stronger. Totally normal. Welcome to being a human. Yep, that's it. Good, and then go ahead, lift your hips, just the abduction. Take your knees out, pulse, squeeze. You might even put your hands on your assets here, people. Make sure that they are firing, squad. Yep, for 5, out wide, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, hips come down. That's fun, hey? Okay, hug your knees in. That's good, thumbs up. Yeah, so good. Okay. Take the band off. You're gonna come up to stand. Those of you that wanna add weights to this, you can. You could use your water bottle. That's sweet. I never said that in the beginning, but if you would like to add weights to some of this leg stuff, for sure, you can do that, okay? Your left foot's gonna step back, lunge, okay? Super, super low as best you can. And then you're gonna lift your left leg, just like we did in the warm up, yeah? But then you go right back in. You're low in your lunge, and then you lift. Low in your lunge, and then you lift your left leg. Okay, keep that going. We got about 30 more seconds to rock this. Now, those of you that have some kind of weights, books, bottles, whatever you got, I want you to focus through your core. Those of you that are body weight, you're focusing through your heel on your front foot. And some of you have other legs going back, and that's all good. Stick with whatever side you're on, okay? Yeah. And then go for depth on your lunge. Get down low. Get down low. Maybe even tap your knee to the floor. And then we come up. Yeah. Lunge and lift, really good. And then come down into your lunge. We're as low as we can, arms out like a T, in a T. If you have weights, no problem. You can bring them in a little closer. Hold here. We come up 2 inches, down 2 inches. Up 2 inches, down 2 inches. We got this. Yep. 6, 5. Pull your right hip back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step forward. Wow. Bravo. Right into the other side. Right foot steps back. Hands go down. Lift your right leg. And then you're right back in. Get low. And then you lift your right leg. Try and get your shoulders back too when you go to do your lunge part. And then lift. Good. And then see if you can get that connection happening. Your brain to your glute on the left when you're in the lunge, and then your brain to your hamstring when you're balancing. To the back of your leg, yeah? Nice. There seems to be some enjoyment here. That's great. Fantastic. Very good. And if there's zero enjoyment happening over there, that's also fantastic. We're just here for all of it tonight. Yeah, that's good. Really nice. Stay with this. See if you can come lower though. Lower in your lunge, like right down. And if you really focus your brain on your heel, you will be able to make this so fire. It's a descriptor now. You will make it so fire. Yes, stay with it. And then we'll go one more time. Go to your lunge and the balance. Come back down, lunge. You're as low as you can be. Take your arms out in a T or your weights into your armpits. Hold here. Up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Try and make it even. Up and down, okay? You got it? For 6, 5, 4. Lower though. 3. Wow. 2 and 1. Step it forward. Full forward. Put whatever you have in your hands down. Little shake your head. And then if you need water, get water. We're going back to our band around your lower knees. Okay, around your lower knees. Coming down onto your left side. Very good. Take a little breath. Very good, everybody. So you're on your left elbow. Yes. And then you're gonna lift your whole top leg. Stretch that band out. And then you're gonna lower down. Lift your leg, lower. And then put your hand on your hip. Hand on your hip on the right. Yeah, good. Just so our hips aren't swiveling around. No dance party with the hips. Keep them rock solid. And then see if you can hold it for like a full count at the top. Just like a ooh. Yeah, just like a little ooh, that sound effect. What's happening up there? That's good. Lift. Nice work. Now, the last half of this, we're only doing the top half. Do lower halfway, lift up. Lower halfway, lift up. Yeah. Oh, now it's like, ooh, the whole time maybe, yeah? Ooh, wow. It also might be like, ew. Okay, stay with this, 10 seconds, wow. So good. You guys, Grant's probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. But then he sees and he's like, oh. All right, last one, and then come down. So good. He's hiding and smiling. Little tap here. So much fire. Was that a fire for anyone else? I hope so. Okay, we're switching sides. Let's do that. Okay, very good job, team. Good. All right. So we start with the full, yeah? Lift. Oh yeah, I put incense on. Yeah. Okay, lift, and then we lower, and then you lift. Okay, so let's get that full range happening for the first half. Yeah. Very good. Okay, left hand on your hip. Just so it's really solid, no dance parties. We're solid there. Yeah. Don't think about the pulses yet. I know you were. Okay, ready for it. Now we're only lowering halfway. Wow. Proud chest though, okay? Proud chest. We got this. Lower halfway and lift. You might even have your hand on your leg. Like, come on, leg. Let's go. Especially if this side is a little weaker for you, which it is for me. It's like, oh my God, come on. Come on, glute. Come with me. Squeeze. Squeeze. Oh yeah, side butt. Maybe the bottom one's on fire too. It's good. 3, up, 2, and 1. Oh, that makes you want to melt into the floor. You're doing it right. Okay, come on your back. Lay back. You can have your arms up to the side, palms up. Feet about hip width. Lift your hips. Take your knees into abduction and then bring it in lower. Hips up, out with your knees, in and down. Oh yeah. Good. Awesome. Ladies in the house, looking good. We're all in each other's houses right now. This is the best. There you go. Yeah, and if you want that little extra spicy, you take your feet a little wider and you lift your feet. So just your heels are down. Yep. Awesome. Here we go. And then the last little bit, you're gonna take your knees only out and in, but keep your hips lifted. Nice. Do that little pelvic tilt as well. So your tailbone goes towards your heels and the front of your hips lift, just so we're not dumping on the low back. Yeah, good. Squeeze for 5, out wide, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Hips down, hug your knees in, give yourself a loving hug. And if you could just visualize a big old hug from me for each of you. Just when the time is right, sometime in the next 8 months or so, I'll make sure each of you get your hug, okay? Okay, come up to stand, take your band off, get water if you need. Yeah. Okay, this is a combination. So I need you guys to watch with your eyeballs, and then I'm gonna walk you through it with my words, okay? So I'm gonna lunge out into a side lunge on my right leg. I'm gonna weight shift into my right leg. I bring my knees side by side. I stand. Then I go to a curtsy. So you might need some space or going sideways. My left foot is going back, and then I come up. Okay, I'm going back into this side lunging-esque movement, and then I'm back at the start. Okay, so now I'm gonna walk you guys through it with my words, and I got our timer rolling. Okay, so here we go. Side lunge to the right, your left leg straight. Okay, left knee comes in beside your right knee is still bent. Stand tall on your right leg. Good. Now we curtsy, left foot goes back into the right, get low, and then you stand tall. Start to sit your hips back, and you're gonna try and create that side lunge shape. Power through your right heel, and then we come up. Yeah, okay, you got it. Repeat, knees to beside each other, stand tall, and that might be hard, yeah, coming out of that side lunge. Take your time to get into this side lunge-esque part, and then back to center, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I see some of you guys grabbed your weights. That's perfect. Just remember that when we go to the other side too, okay? Yes. One more time, okay? Out and in, we're tall, curtsy, and then up, and then we're in our side lunge and we're holding. We're holding side lunge, you got it? Nice, and then you're gonna go left knee beside your right and you're holding. Hover, yeah, you got it, hold. Then you're in your curtsy, get low, arms out like a T. Hold here, little pulses up and down for 5, wow, 4, 3, 2, 1, come up. Shake, 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 shake. Very good. We're going to the other side now. So if you had weights, keep them. If you put them down, grab them. Left side, we step, side lunge with my words. Knee to knee, you're balancing. Stand tall. Curtsy lunge, right foot back into the left. Then you're coming up. Bend into left knee, side lunge looking, then we come back. All the way to the beginning. Side lunge, knees hover beside each other, and then right knee up. Curtsy, up through center, and then back through that side lunge shape. Power back to the start. See? Okay, you go. Amazing. Good job, you guys. Try and keep your left heel as heavy as possible the whole way through. Good. Breathing, very important, yes. Shifting some of that negative energy around to get it out of your body, out of your mind, so there's more space for the good stuff to come through, yeah? This is fun, hey? I hope you guys are enjoying this. And then we got one more time through, okay? So we side lunge on purpose, yeah? Good. Coming up. And then we meet in our side lunge. Okay, so hips are back, your left knee's bent, your right leg straight. Hold. Good, now we're bouncing, knee to knee. Hold. Nice. Go back to your curtsy. Hold here. Yep, you got it. Down an inch, up an inch. You go. Arms in a T. 5, 4, 3, wow, 2, 1. Coming up, dance moves as recovery. So good. All right, back to the band. Again, you can get water if you need. And the band is now, you're gonna stay standing though, okay? Around your ankles, okay? All right. So I'm gonna face you so you can see what we're doing. You'll probably wanna go long-wise wherever you are. Feet are always hip width. Right foot steps to the right, and then tap your foot. Left foot left. So I'm going at a diagonal, yeah? Up, then I go backwards. Left foot at a diagonal, right foot back, left, back, okay? Get creative with your space, even if you can only do a couple. Forward and back, that's all good. Yeah, yeah, nice. Yeah, and now try to stay as low as possible. Yeah, as low as possible, there we go. Oh yeah. And then try and get some good distance, yeah? Even if you go like, really reach it out and then take your time to get into your step, that's great. Stay low, stay low. Nice, very good. Oh, that's great, stay with this. Okay, thinking about where you're trying to shift your energy right now. Where are we gonna ship it for the rest of our week? You know, that's why that I made this on Mondays, so that we had a whole week to put it into practice. Okay, good, and then come back to the start. Stand really tall, big breath in, big breath out. One more time, breathe in, and breathe out. Sit low in your squat, hop your feet out and in. Super wide. And try and keep some tension on the bend. Oh yeah, keep it going, that's it. Nice, keep it going. Out in, hips back. Oh yeah, we got it. Nice. Oh boy. Mama, you guys got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stretch those bands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Big breath in. Big sigh out. And again, breathe in. Big breath out. All right, sit low. We're back in these little walks, side to side, straight to it. And especially if you don't want to. You guys got it. You guys got it. Amazing. That's it. Yeah, Christy, so good. I see you guys working over there. So awesome. Big steps, up at an angle, back at an angle. Nice. Yep. Chest up, proud, core strong. Yep. Keep working. Just over 10 seconds with this one. And then you better believe we're going for those hops again. Core strong. Try not to sway too much with your torso, okay? 2 and 1. Stand tall, big breath in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, here we go. Out and in. Yes. Okay, as fast as you can move your feet, stretch them out. But you got it, hips back. Ooh, I'm really sweating. I hope you guys are too. Yes. Out wide. Guys, let it be a little messy now. Get low. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. So good. Forward fold. Stretch your legs out and then take your band off. Slide it away. Get water if you need, and we're coming down onto your back. Oh, yeah. You might like to take your feet together, knees out wide for a moment. Yeah. All right. So good. Single leg hip lift. So your right foot's gonna stay on the floor. Lay it back. Arms out to the side with your palms up. Left ankle over right thigh. Push your right heel. Lift your hips. Lower your hips. Lift and lower. Now, keep it going. I want you to start and go, okay? The most important thing here with these is that you lift your hips level, okay? So if that means that you don't lift your hips as high, I am all good with that, okay? It's not about height, it's about that squeeze. Awesome. And then some of you might just look to the side. Make sure that your heel is underneath your knee on the right. Sometimes our foot can kind of sneak back or sneak ahead a bit. Yeah. Really good. And then go ahead, lift your hips, hold the top. Hold the top. Stick your left leg in the air. See if you can hold that. Okay, if your hips dropped or they went level, unlevel, level them up again. Meet yourself where you're at. You got it. Left leg straight up, you guys. Yeah, straight is straight, bent is bent. You got it. Straight leg up. You got it. Hold here. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Left ankle over right thigh. You're on the same side. Whoa, we're going again. Lift your hips, lower your hips. Nice. Ooh, you guys are on it. Yeah. Good. Keep going just like this. Push your right heel. And you might even put your hands on your hips. I see a couple of you guys doing that. That's awesome. Feel the front of your hip bones closer towards your ribs on the front of you. Nice work. Yeah, you got it. And then go ahead, lift your hips. Lengthen your left leg out towards the end of your mat. On the end of your mat, you got it. And then I want you actually set your left leg down, you guys. Yeah, you got it. Now pull your right heel back. Pull it back with some energy. Drag your right heel back. You got it. Hold there for 3, 2, 1. Come down. Ooh. Yes, hug both knees in. Big squeeze there. Good job. Good, good job. Nice. Now, we're going to go into a little core set before we go to the left side. Okay, just so we're not in extension too much, okay? Some of that stuff can be hard on the low back if we do like just a ton in a row, okay? So now, from your back, you're gonna bring your hands onto the back of your head, okay? Knees are in towards you. As you exhale, you're gonna sit up and push your right heel away from you, okay? Lay back, breathe in, left leg out. Inhale, knees in. Exhale, press your right heel out. Inhale, exhale, okay? Keep going to the end of the breath. Okay, the end of your breath. Yeah. And try and lengthen your leg as much as you can. Pull your low ribs in towards your hips. Yeah, you got it. Ooh, boy, big squeeze. Really good. And then the next time that you lengthen your right leg out, I want you to stay just like that in your crunch. Right leg out, good. Head up, shoulders up. Nice. Now you could keep your hands behind your head or reach your hands forward and you're gonna pulse your head and shoulders off your mat. So actually come down a bit and then exhale, lift up. You could also just keep one hand behind your head. 7, 6, 5, 4, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Switch your legs. Keep it going. Pulse up towards your left foot. Reach your hands out. Lay your head back. Exhale. Exhale. Big squeeze. You guys got it. Yeah, we're right here. 7, 6. Left leg straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big relax. Feet to the floor, a little swipe of your knees, left and right. Couple breaths here. You might even reach your arms overhead even more, as long as you can through your front body. And then we're gonna go to your left leg, single leg hip raise. Okay, right ankle over left thigh. Good. Push your heels, heel on the left, and lift your hips. Now. That's it. Good. So lower your hips towards the floor, lift your hips up. Perfect. Now, if this is your non-dominant side, which for a lot of you it might be, okay, I want you to, again, come to that spot where your hips are level, and then you lift and lower from there. Nice. Keep your chin tucked in a bit. That's it. Fantastic. Squeeze your core, squeeze your left glute. You might even notice if your left hip is kind of swaying to the left. Tuck it in through the center of your body. Yeah, good. Nice work. So good. Ladies, we got this. And then go ahead, lift your hips. Hold the top. Hold it up. Nice. Kick your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. See if you can keep your hips up. Nice. Push, like push through your left heel. You got it. Little tilt of your hips. Your tailbone is long. You got it. Little higher if you can. Oh, that's good. Stay, stay, stay. And then you go right ankle over left thigh. Lower your hips. Lift your hips. Second time like this. We got it. Some of you might have whispered to yourself, Roz, you're a savage. I love you. I know this stuff is hard. I know it's hard. Yes. Kim, I saw that. Good job, you guys. Yes. You know, sometimes when I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, this is so challenging, I will say it out loud or I say it in my head. Yes. Every rep. Like, yes, we got it. Yes. You could try it right now. And you could just do it in your head too. If you like feel like you don't want to say it out loud, that's okay. Good. Now lift your hips, press through your left heel, hold the top. Slide your right leg out long towards the end of your mat. Yeah, actually set it down, but lift your hips. You got it. Hold, lift your hips. Squeeze there. You got it. 3, hips up. 2, and 1. Come down. Beauty. Hug your knees in. Big squeeze. Oh yeah, and then round your forehead towards your knees. Just like a ball. Squeeze in there. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna go through a couple more core exercises and then we're gonna have a nice stretch. I feel like that sounds nice. Wouldn't you guys say? Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna kind of unmute you guys for a sec. How are we all doing? We alive?
Good.
Yes? I love it. Jody, I feel like we could be doing this in the alleyway or something.
You should be.
Jody's my neighbor in the back row, so this could be kind of fun. But that would be not the social distancing thing we need. Okay, roll it over onto your belly, and we're gonna go to a plank. Good. Amazing. You guys are absolutely rocking this, by the way. So if there was ever a question where you're like, wait a minute, am I? The answer is yes. Okay. All right. So plank position. Plankaroo, and then lift your knees. Go ahead. Yep. Okay, we got it. That's it. Okay, rip your elbows back. So pull your elbows back like they could touch your toes, and you don't actually lift your elbows. Okay, lift your bum up a little higher. Hold there. That's it. And then hold here. Pull back as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, you got it, 2, and 1. Knees come down, point your toes back, and just lift your head. Yeah. So this is actually a yoga pose called Sphinx, and it can be so nice just to stretch to the front of your body. Okay, so we're gonna transition back into that plank pull with your elbows from here, okay? So stay here in Sphinx, tuck your toes so your feet are hip width distance. Big breath in, and then you're gonna lift your hips, sweep your elbows back and lift. Yeah, pull your elbows back, you got it, hold here. Nice, and then I want you to hover your left toes, hover. Oh yeah, you got it. If you need your right knee down, all good. Left toes down and then lift your right toes. If you need your left knee down, that's all good too. Keep pushing the floor away. Good, and then right toes down, pull your elbows back, pull, 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 for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your hips come down. Sphinx, lift your head. Nice. Oh, pause here. Yeah. Really good. All right, tuck your toes. Here we go again. Push your elbows, lift your hips, and then pull your belly in. Squeeze. Yeah, hold there. Nice, and then you're gonna tap your left toes off to the left, right toes off to the right, and then march it back in. Left, right, right. In, out, out. In, out, out with your feet. Yeah. Good. Nice, and then come back through center, hold there, then you're gonna go right, left. So out, out, in, out, out, in. You got it. Nice work, squeeze there. Good, and then take your feet up nice and wide and pull your elbows back. This is it, you guys, right here. Pull your elbows back, press the back of your chest up towards the ceiling. Pull your elbows back, you can do this. Hold, come on, 5, 4, pull back. And time, come down. Yes. Nice. Take your arms out to the side like a T, in a T position. And then lift your whole body off the mat. Back extension, lift your arms, lift your legs, and then lower down. Lift your whole body up, and then lower. If that feels like too much, you're gonna leave your legs on the ground. Yeah. Nice, and now go thumbs up towards the ceiling in that T position with your arms. Down, thumbs up. Down, thumbs up. We got it. So you can keep your chin tucked in. And then we got 3 more. We're gonna hold on 1. One more time, lift and hold. Nice, and then reach your arms back towards your heels, lift up, lift, 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 everything off the mat. And then lift your chin, look up. For 3, 2, 1, come down. Right cheek to the floor. You can have your forearms out in front of you if you like. Big breaths. Just take some long, drawn out breaths in and out. Yeah. All right, downward facing dog, plant your hands, lift your hips. We'll find a little sway, left and right. Oh yeah, then take your right knee behind your right wrist, or pigeon, or half pigeon, some of you might like that. Okay. Nice, and then we'll go ahead and lift your chest up nice and high. Yeah, so some of you might be able to come up so you're level in the hips, and then you feel this in the left hip flexor here on the front. Some of you might even like your left hand on the back of your left leg, like a little sit up, just for these first couple minutes, moments, not minutes. All right, come on down, sleeping pigeon. You can go elbows wide. Maybe your forehead comes down onto the floor or your forearms. Yeah, and just a few breaths here. And take a deep inhalation and a long, slow exhalation. Okay, downward facing dog. Yeah. And then left knee behind your left wrist for half pigeon. Great. And you can sit up nice and tall once again. Yeah. Beauty. Nice. And then you might take your right hand back to the back of your right thigh. Yeah. Just lift up tall. That's it. And slow lower down onto elbows. You can let your forehead come down onto the backs of your hands or your forearms. So just while we're winding down here, maybe you close your eyes if that feels okay for you. While we're winding down, just see if you can bring into your awareness the people that are our frontline workers. Okay, we have a couple nurses on the call, a couple people that work at the hospital that are close to what's happening. And then if you could even just bring into mind, you know, the people that are experiencing great grief and loss in this time. And then can you bring to mind like exactly what it is that you're experiencing in these days? Maybe you're feeling a sense of loss and grief. Maybe you're feeling a little confused or bored or not motivated. And just with these last couple breaths here in half pigeon, just see if you can like wipe all of that off of the slate for a moment and just have a clear view. It's something that's just a little bigger that's happening here. Okay, a little bigger that's like, what are you going to learn from this time? And this has been something that I've gone, you know, kind of back and forth and up and down with. It's like, really, are we meant to learn something here? Is there like a, hey, you need to get this one thing? And I will just share this little piece with you. Each one of us is going to get something different out of this time and this situation based on how we were living our life before this time. Okay, and then those of you that are just in pigeon, so come up, we'll go to down dog, and then everyone come over onto your back. Yeah, come over on your back. Now I have this yoga teacher that says, this was one of my very first teachers when I first started practicing. And she says, don't take your yoga teacher too seriously because they are a human too. And I always just love that so much. And I know that this wasn't exactly yoga here in this glutes work, but this is kind of just a little bit of a share time. Okay, so you can bring your right knee in towards you. Yeah, great. And if I just finish my last little thought there, that each one of us are gonna learn our own kind of like special sauce lesson from this time based on how we were living our life before it. Okay, and I tell you what, my days were very full. And I sometimes would leave the house and come home 3 or 4 times in a day. And I live in Kettle Valley, some of you know that. So there's a lot of driving, there's a lot of here, there, and everywhere. And then you're gonna take your right knee across your body to the left for a twist, okay? And some of you might have your own kind of version of this. Maybe you are working at somewhere specific, maybe you're at a few different places. Maybe you had a lot of intensity around where it was that you were working, or maybe you are still working. You have your own stresses with your relationships, with your friendships, and that relationship with yourself, okay? So just with here a couple breaths, just see if you can kind of shed some light on how things were going before. And like maybe there was like a vibration or intensity where it was like, wow, I didn't even realize that it was like that. And for some of you, you might sort of sit with this and be like, well, that was my normal. And I tell you what, it's me too. And now I'm like, well, we have a new normal. Okay, let's come through center. You can stretch your right leg out and hug your left knee in. And so just while we're kind of coming down here, some of you, you might not know right away, right here tonight, what it is that you'll get out of this whole time, this situation. But from what I hear, we're going to have some time to think about it. So just see if there's anything that's kind of come up that you're like, wow, you know, I'm enjoying some of my time at home. Maybe I'm not enjoying my time at home. Maybe there is still this like deep sense of uncertainty, but can we kind of like, again, sort of clear that off of our slate and just see what else, like what else is there that we haven't seen or acknowledged yet. Okay, take your knee towards the right. A little twist. Just let yourself wind down here. Giving yourself that tender, loving care that we all need and crave so much. And for me, what I've realized is just the slowing down is not a bad thing. It means more rest. I've also been somewhat bored, and I'm just allowing myself to be bored, and it's kind of hard. And so any of you that maybe have also felt a sense of boredness, it's okay. It's okay that we're bored. It's okay that you feel what you feel. Okay, let's come through center. We'll just hug your knees in. So I just realized that was like a big share, but I hope that some of you could just, you know, keep that reflection going through your night into the week. Okay, you stretch your legs out. We're just going to take a couple moments here to rest and to just like give up anything that you need to give up. Yeah. This looks familiar. Stretch your legs out and have your palms to face up. And then let's just take a really, really large inhalation and a big breath out. Yeah, just one more like that. Like get really expanded here with your breath. And then long exhale. And we rest just for a few moments. And I'll bring you back when we're all finished up. You could just give yourself this time and space to super chill. You're so welcome. Thanks for being here, ladies.
Thank you.
Bye.